How's it going, guys? I'm back, okay? I'm back with another video. Okay? I know you've been waiting. Now in this one, it's going to be the second part of this 5-part series, the 5 pillars of web design copy, okay? In this one, we're going to be going over the second part, obviously, which is, what is it actually? I don't know what it is. It is, who do you do it for? Okay, so that's the second part. The first part we covered what do you do, right? That's the first thing that you want to cover on your website. The second part is who do you do it for, right? The other 3 parts are going to be how do you do it, okay? I got it written down here. So 3 is how do you do it. 4 is why should someone choose you? How do you differentiate yourself? And 5 is what should they do if they're interested? How do they take that next step? And so the second part, like I mentioned before, is who do you do it for? Who is your target audience? Who is your demographic? And so in this video, I'm going to be cutting it shortly here. I'm going to be showing you the application of that second part. Who do you do it for? What does that look like on a website? How do you show your website visitors that this is the target audience that you do your or perform your services for? Okay, and so why is this important to have as content on your website? Well, showing your website visitors who you do your services for specifically is important because it tells them if they are in the demographic of people that you offer your services for and whether they should stay on this website or not, right? And it's more important to, I shouldn't say more, but it's equally as important to say and communicate who you don't serve. Like, for example, if you're a landscape construction, landscape design company, it should be obvious that you don't just do landscaping services like garden maintenance or lawn mowing, right? It should be very obvious that you separate out your services, or I shouldn't say separate out your services, but separate yourself from other potential services or demographics, right? You should call out your ideal prospects on your website. I'm going to show you in a sec what that looks like. But before I get into it, again, my name is Steven. I operate Flex Web Design here in Vancouver. We are a marketing agency that works with companies across Canada, service-based businesses, and we help them grow, hire on more team members, get better clients, and grow their business and reach their goals overall, all that good stuff, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to cut it now and show you kind of what that looks like on some of our clients' websites and our own. All right, guys, so here we are. We're back with some of our clients' websites, so I can show you what this might look like for various different types of clients in terms of showing on your website and communicating with your content, which is, like we mentioned in the first video, not just your text, but the calls to action, right? The images, the headlines, etc. Okay, so we're communicating who you do your services for, and so kind of the implications of that for some of our clients' websites. You can see for various different trades, different industries, what it could look like. Okay, so here we go. This is the homepage of Tyson Landscapes, landscape construction on the North Shore. So you can see here, we build and transform landscapes for North Shore homeowners, and a quick blurb going into that, right? So you could see right off the bat that it communicates that it's for North Shore homeowners. And same with the images. You can see these are not like huge properties or commercial properties either. These are homes in North Vancouver, okay? Next site here, we'll go to Cure Tree Services. So this is an arborist, one of our clients on Vancouver Island, okay? They service Nanaimo homeowners, right? So I'll show you what this might look like on their site. Okay, so you can see here, Nanaimo's highest quality tree care services. Scrolling down here, we provide tree maintenance services for your Nanaimo home. It's as simple as that, guys. Really, just having a blurb or having it included in one of your headlines, the type of customer that you service. And again, the pictures and images that you see are in Nanaimo and they are homeowners. We'll go to my website so you can see how we do this. So we'll scroll down here. This one is a little bit more obvious, right? So we're a landing page. So if you are a marketing agency, for example, and you have just a simple landing page, this is something that you might want to implement. So we're literally calling them out. Like if you're a service-based business, that is, and then wasting money, etc., wasting time, losing customers, right? So I call them out and talk about their problems. So this is something that you might want to consider adding into your website content, is talking not just about who your customer is, but talking about what problems they might be facing, and then show how you can help solve those problems. All right. Next, we'll move on to HomeX Moving. So this is one of our other customers. They're a moving company in North Vancouver. So this is their services page, and I'll show you how we implement calling out their ideal prospects on this page. So here we have a whole section dedicated to who their ideal customer is, all right, and how they kind of solve those problems for the customer. Residential moving services, right? And then we talk a little bit more down here about their commercial moving services. So they offer to two different types of prospects. So if you are a company that does offer, commercial and residential services, this might be something to consider. Is having two different sections on one page, or even better, separate it out into two separate pages for two dedicated to two landing pages for each of your individual prospects. Next, we're going to go here and finally end it off with this one, which is a building maintenance company. All right, so this is targeted at commercial clients, and I'll show you how we implemented this with them. Scrolling down here. Oh yeah, here it is. So this company, Detailed Building Maintenance, okay, they offer services to a wide range of clients. So you can see here, commercial, property management, retail, municipal, film, industrial, etc. Now, they have only a few, I shouldn't say they only have a few, but their main clients come from just a few of these. And so most of the website is actually targeted at just a few of these, mainly commercial, property management, and kind of film. And so most of the website is actually targeted around those three or a couple of these, but they also do service a wide range of clientele, and so we wanted to include this on the site. So if that is you, if you do services for a wide variety of clients, consider adding a section on your site like this, kind of just listing off the different types of clients that you service so that they can see that, right? But ideally, if we're just looking at a website as a whole, you don't want to kind of try to target 50 different types of clientele through your content and messaging on a website, because ideally, or not, I shouldn't say ideally, but what tends to happen is if you try to promote a wide variety of clients, a wide variety of services on your website, it's just not going to perform well, right? You want to have your website specific and targeted at one type of clientele. And if you do that, you will see much, much better results. Okay, I promise you that, right? When you try to promote a bunch of different things on your site, people are just going to look at it and see that you're probably not in the right place, and they're going to go with a competitor who has a website with the messaging that's clearly targeted towards them and speaks to them personally, right? When you promote a bunch of different services for a lot of different clientele, which is what a lot of websites do, it's just not as personal, right? And people like to see, at least to some degree, that your website content calls them out personally and they resonate with it, right? And you lose that a lot when you kind of spread yourself too thin with your messaging. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you got some value from this and you kind of got some ideas for how you can put in your website content and messaging who you provide services for, and ideally call out your prospects, right? So again, hope this video was valuable. If you like this video, there's a lot more where this came from. We're growing the YouTube channel and kind of uploading as much as possible multiple times a week. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed it and you want to keep up with the content. So I appreciate you watching this video, and I will catch you in the next one.